Hey guys, how you doing tonight? This is Bear, and we are back for another painting from Bear's Den Acrylic Art. So tonight I am going to do another Dutch pour. I've been working on a series called Kraken, inspired by the mythological beast. The Dutch pours that I've been doing, I've been trying to kind of coax this tentacle-like shape out of them. So we're going to do that tonight with oranges. So the color, not the fruit. So yeah, should be good. At least it is in my head, and hopefully you can't hear my upstairs neighbors. They sound like they're watching 8 Mile because I hear the bass line through the ceiling. And my advice to them, as someone who has been a music teacher for 21 years now, don't quit your day job. So I'm going to get the canvas all leveled and flooded, and be right back. All right, guys, thanks for bearing with me. The canvas is level, it is flooded, the air bubbles are popped. I'm using the metallic accent in Pearl White by Rust-Oleum again, since I had some left over from last night, and because the Dutch pour I did last night is drying immaculately. So I just really like the look, so we're going to do it again, and hopefully these oranges and browns will kind of pop, against the pearl. So we've got 7 colors tonight. Brown for me is easy to kind of overdo. So I try to stick more towards the burnt orange side of things. So first color we're going to use is the Deep Pearl Brown by Arteza. Again, this most of the paints are mixed 2:1 to 0.75 ratio. I put a little bit of Van Dyke Brown in here just to deepen it a little bit, because I'm also using the Dazzling Metallics in Rich Espresso, and I wanted to give it just a little bit more contrast. So we are going to go for a more horizontal orientation tonight. So this probably would have been good to figure out before I got on camera, but what are you going to do? So let's start here in the corner. And we're just going to bring this across and down. And let's do another one kind of going in an opposite direction. And just for something different, I will make the longer stem the offshoot. So let's see what that looks like. All right, so that was the Deep Pearl Brown with a little bit of Van Dyke Brown. This is the Deco Art Dazzling Metallics Rich Espresso, just for a little bit of kind of tone on tone. And this guy took a little bit less water because it's a more fluid paint right out of the bottle, as opposed to the Pearl Brown, which is a tube paint. So you guys are going to have to figure out what works exactly for you. I know my, the 2:1 to 0.75 is, pretty good for me. All right, so next we have a metallic burnt orange by Modern Masters. I love this color. It dries wonderfully, so figure why not include it. And it just has some really warm brown undertones. And I'm hoping the metallic, you know, will give some cell action. All right. And we'll just, whoops, bring this over here. All right, so next, one of my all-time favorites. This is the quinacridone nickel azo gold by Golden, and it's just, oh, it's such a beautiful color. So we're just going to add this to the mix. Now, because we have a lot of brown on brown tones, the next color I'm going to use is more for contrast. And this is going to be the Fiery Red Iridescent by Arteza. I've been really exploring like their more jewel tones, and this is really, really nice. And it just has a little bit of warmth to it. And it has almost like a color shifting effect. All right. So next, this is, what is this? This is Spiced Pumpkin by Deco Art Americana. This is just a really nice color. And I like that it's more of a muted orange, because what I'm really hoping to avoid, especially with the white, you know, is like an orange creamsicle situation. Because I have definitely done that in the past. And I usually end up having to repurpose that canvas. All right, so the last color we're going to do, this is Light Apricot, also by Arteza. It's just this really nice, super pale, you know, and I think it's going to stand out just enough, you know, against the darker colors, you know, and against the, you know, the pearl white. Okay, so we are going to torch, and then we're going to see what this looks like. A lot of air bubbles because I just mixed these. You know, if I was smart, I would do this the night before, but that's not the case. All right, so just like the one from last night, we are breaking out Drew Barrymore for this. You know, guys, if you don't have this, I'm not saying that Drew Barrymore is a witch, but this is straight up magic. So go to Walmart, get this. You won't regret it. Oh, I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Wouldn't you know, I did the same thing I did last night, even though I said I wouldn't. And that I put these a little too close together, but thankfully there is a little bit of separation. I hope that that line keeps, but overall, this looks really, really pretty. Um, I might have to fiddle with a couple things, mainly like right here. This is a little bit thick, so let's break out my straw, because again, long beard, don't want to drag that through the paint again. Oh, maybe. All right, well, this looks really good. Any extra air bubbles? All right, so let me bring you guys in for a close-up, and you can see this. Oh, there's so much just beautiful transparency. That light apricot looks so good, especially when put up against the fiery red. So let me bring you in and you guys can see what I am talking about. Okay, pardon the reflection of the ring light, but oh, this looks so good. I love, like I said, the light apricot against that fiery red. There's some beautiful lacing. Oh, I love that so much. I think this is going to be a nice addition to the rest of this little mini collection that I'm trying to do. So yeah, yeah, I like this a lot, guys. All right, guys. Well, that was a lot of fun. I really, really like how this turned out. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. I just hope it dries just as nicely as the painting from last night did. So, thanks again for tuning in. If you could give me a like, give me a subscribe, leave a comment, or even a tip, because I'm still very much learning this myself, I would really appreciate it. And, Bear's Den Acrylic Art, we're trying to decorate your den. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend.